Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Cuzzo, I got Steve, got J Dubs. What's good, fellas?
What's going on,
What's
man?
happening, Staxx? What's going on, guys? Good to see everybody.
Man.
Sponsor me, Twisted Tea. Sponsor me, dude.
There you go.
What's good with you, bro? How you guys doing, man?
What's up, guys?
I'm kicking
Good,
it like a
good
soccer
Thanksgiving.
player.
What's up, J-Dub?
Kicking it, man. Kicking it. I love life.
J Dub's in a wheelchair. He's always like, I'm kicking it like a soccer player. I love that, man.
Hey.
I'm fucked with J.
Yeah. I'm sick of being pushed around here. Don't make me stand up for myself, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Sick of it.
man.
I'm sick of it.
What's good, everybody?
Hey, what's happening, Yankees? Good to see you, man.
Yankees in the house.
Oh,
indeed.
Yankees for life.
Yo, what do you guys feel about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial that they're trying to hide from the public?
Bring
Bro,
it.
they do that all the time, bro.
Bring it out. I want to hear everything. I want to know who's in the black book, man. Everybody in that little black book, bro. That's what they're worried about. It's everybody and anybody in that thing, man. It's time.
It's a Fed case, so they're not going to show it on the media.
Listen, the
They don't
feds
allow
are in
cameras.
control. We're not going to get the real story. We're not
Yeah.
the feds. So we're never going to know the real truth.
No,
The truth.
definitely not.
The truth
The
is out
truth
there.
is a strong word.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty bad. I mean, that whole thing is just messed up. And then if you want to talk about the weirdness of that guy, was it a suicide or did they have him whacked in prison? That's what I want to know.
What do you think?
He got killed in
Cuzzo?
prison.
He got
Did they have
killed,
him
right?
whacked?
Someone killed
He
him.
got killed in prison for probably $3,000.
So you think the guards had a piece of that money? They could turn their back and then have that whole thing go down, or it was just a one-off?
I heard the
type
guards
thing?
got
Oh
in
no,
trouble.
it. Look, okay. So say you got a target, right? And you get paid half up front. So you have to do this. If you don't, then you got the other people's whole gang that's gonna start shit with your gang.
And they're going to get you if you don't do it, right?
Exactly. Your
Oh,
own
Lord.
people is gonna get you because I would be the reason that caused all the shit. So
Check
my
yourself.
own people would kill me. So to show them respect. And
Right.
it would be dead. It would be over with. And I'd be forgotten. And that happens all over the country all the time. But when there's somebody that got money on their head that everybody already knows is coming, because you got to understand, COs want a piece of that too.
Interesting. How do they get a piece of it? How does that
They are
work?
the ones that know ahead of time that prisoner is coming to the jail.
Well, you set it up with people outside, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Or the people
They
inside.
get word from the higher ups. Is this person able to go to your prison? See, I had a lot of separations on me from people. So they would have to negotiate with other prisons. Like, look, you give us this asshole and we'll give you this asshole.
They're trading assholes.
They said this is
Right.
the anti-rat crew. You're damn right this is.
Yeah,
And
straight. And Ireland out there too, man. I'm Irish. Good to see Ireland out there. I got a lot of Irish in my background, so it's good.
but when a famous person or someone who got money on their head beforehand, the COs will let the gang leaders know because they want money. You don't know what CO it'll be, but one of them's going to speak for them.
Oh, I love it here in America,
They
man.
know automatically money's involved when somebody, for instance, and this is a case that the world would know, that's why I'm saying it, but with Whitey Bulger. You see what happened to Whitey Bulger, right? I mean, he was in his 80s?
Yeah, in a wheelchair, man.
Someone
what did they
X'd him
do
out
to
or
him?
what?
What did they do to him?
They X'd him out.
They say allegedly.
No.
Allegedly,
I mean, what did they do to him in the cell?
allegedly, they gouged his eyes out. They smashed his head in. They cut his tongue
They
out.
cut his tongue out. Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about
Really?
that. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Nah, they did.
Nah, he fell off the bunk, man. He probably bit his tongue, you know.
Fell down.
Yeah.
Another mystery. General Patton,
Nah.
World War II.
Dudes,
That's another one.
The dudes actually are crazy and want clout over that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
they want
So
to
they
take
don't give a fuck about the
responsibility
time.
for it. So the crazier that they
Most
pull it
dudes
off, right?
most dudes that'll do shit like that, that's gonna make nationwide news, already have life. So they don't give a fuck. What's another life sentence?
Right. Yeah. Right. It's all about
Have
the
you
game
seen
now.
that?
Notches.
Have you seen that where you were, Cuzzo? Have you seen that where you were? People with life just going on missions.
Bill Cosby, right?
Huh.
Yeah.
He got locked up in PA. They sent him to SCI Phoenix. You know what he had?
Hmm.
An entire block to himself.
Well, that must be
Yeah,
nice.
I heard that.
Because, and I ain't gonna lie, if he
Damn, man,
landed
you
in
got
my
bombs
jail,
going off in there, huh, Doug?
I'm being honest. If Bill Cosby landed in my jail, I was gonna get some money. Me and my homies was gonna eat. But see, everybody was praying that Bill Cosby went to their jail.
Right.
Because we knew how much money he had.
So what would happen if someone of that stature with that kind of money came on your block? What would happen to the person?
Like, what would I do?
Yeah.
I would be nice to him. I would go right up to him and tell him I've been a fan since I was a kid. And tell him that if anybody fucks with you, you tell me. Or you let him know. And I point other lokes out. And I would give that person a sense of, damn, I'm already protected. And someone like Bill Cosby, that is a huge relief. He's not used to this.
And he's going to pay whatever it is that you want.
And then I would send one of my homies from another gang, like a Latin King, to run up in his cell with a knife and threaten to kill him if he don't pay a large, real dumb large amount of money. So then, obviously, he's going to run to me.
For protection.
And tell me what happened. I'm his only friend. Because I came at him as soon as he came at the door.
And he remembers that, right?
They should wait. Nah. They scared as hell when they come through that door. You need to be there right there and start that shit ASAP.
Yeah, because they're scared and they're looking for a fucking way out.
Yes.
Right?
Motherfuckers think they need to wait. No, you need to get them immediately.
Didn't he go blind? Is he blind now, or is he just faking that shit? Is he? Well, I
I
saw him
don't
on the
know.
news today, and he's walking around like
I don't know.
people holding on to him, and it's like, is that like a Chinjicanti sort of stunt?
You see this dude
almost
he's
like
walking?
He could. His lawyers, his. I don't even want to say the strategy because I feel like
he just needs a robe and a hat, and he got Chinjiganti.
He's walking like this, and he's like,
a lot of people do that.
Right.
It don't work. It don't work. They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. Of course not.
I mean, I've seen tons of people with serious diseases and really needed help, and they were like, fuck you. And next day, they're ain't standing up for count.
Yeah, they're like, you'll be all right. And next day, there's flies in the fucking cell, right?
Bro, they have funerals in prison, in PA prison.
Wait,
every time a prisoner gets murdered or dies, they have a funeral in the gymnasium for the prisoner. And it's a big picture of his mugshot. And they got a dude.
You can't make this shit up, man.
Playing the piano.
And there's like rows of chairs and everyone's talking about him and shit.
Man, I've never seen nothing like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, do they do? Here's the thing. At the end of the night, they do the shout outs.
People only go to respected dudes' funerals. If you a nobody it's sad to say, if
You
you're
got
just
no-
a nobody,
You're not getting one.
You ain't
Yeah,
getting
nobody's
out of
gonna
them.
go to your
You're
You
burnt
ain't
out.
get one.
No
getting
funeral
nobody's
in the
gonna even
joint.
go.
Right,
No
they're just gonna
funeral in the
roll you
joint.
out, man.
Well,
That's it.
thank
roll
you,
out.
William, man. I appreciate you, bro.
You just get X'd out. It's over.
Yep.
Yeah,
Roll
X'd
you out in
out.
the cart.
That's it. You
Yeah.
just get X'd out.
Huh.
What's good, code of the streets, man?
Code.
Code of the streets.
Yes, indeed.
It's a circle
But
of
yeah,
life,
it's
bro. It's a dog eat dog
What up
world
with it,
in
man?
there, man.
there's people like the governor who will tell the captains and the wardens, like, look, we can't have this scandal. We need to give him his own block, or the gangs are going to extort him. It's going to
Oh, they'll
be
say that?
worldwide news because it's Bill Cosby. We need to get him his own block. And he got that shit, bro.
He got his own block.
So
huh?
that I
And
bet you any
everybody
money they paid.
overcrowded,
They
living
paid for that.
fucked up,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
he
yeah.
could have his own block.
And he's probably walking in there
Dude,
every day, like
Because
fucking-
of Bill Cosby, right? I've had homies that had 30 days to do in solitary,
Mm-hmm.
but because there was no room in population, because Bill Cosby got his own block, my homie did an extra 20 days
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
waiting for a bed
Because of Bill Cosby. Damn, man.
because he got his own cell.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ken Street TV.
10th Street.
Go check him out.
Now, I saw a thing not too long ago that, and I don't forget where the prison was, but it was at night. They do a thing at night when everybody does our final greetings, like good night. They do the good night thing. Did anybody have any experience
You're like,
with
good
that?
night, cuzzo. Good
Well,
night,
yeah, like-
everyone.
The morning,
They
The
just took that
morning,
big old
the
break.
COs would be like,
You know?
it's 6 a.m. Wake up, you
Yeah.
dumb motherfucker.
Lights out.
That's good. There's me a
Yeah,
basic
like-
training, man. Basic
And you got
training.
Every
everyone yelling
prison
at 3
I
o'clock
was
in the
at,
morning.
COs in the morning just said the craziest shit for us to wake up. Like,
Bro, and they got pissed at us one time. They were
Good
fucking
morning,
turning the
Vietnam.
lights on all night long, fucking turning them on, shutting them
Oh,
off,
bro.
turning them.
I hooked up a system in my cell. So what I did was I bought a keyboard, and then I bought a keyboard off somebody else by giving them money to order one. And each keyboard has a 12-inch sub in it. The speaker.
So you're building your own fucking.
So-
You can buy like an actual keyboard, huh?
Yeah.
To
And
play
I would
music.
hook
Oh,
my
wow.
tablet into the keyboard. See, I would take 2 male ends of an adapter cord.
Yeah.
I would splice them together, and then I would hook my tablet into the keyboard, splice all the speakers together, and my cell would literally shake like we were in a whip.
Oh my goodness.
Like, brr, brr.
Just in there with surround
Bro.
sound and shit.
COs
That's what a
hated that
Cuzzo still to
shit.
watch the movie. He's got surround sound.
That's right.
Bro,
Oh.
if you're known as unpredictable and violent, COs treat you a lot different.
Oh yeah.
They just kind of leave you alone, I
Yeah.
suppose.
They
much as
let you
possible.
do shot out shit because they be like, why is this dude doing this shit right in front of me?
They just want you to be cool, man. You know?
That,
Yeah,
exactly.
You're doing so,
As
yeah.
What's
long
up?
as
Let him
I'm
do
in
it.
my
His little
cell,
one's not hurting
as long
anybody.
as I'm in my cell, rocking out,
Here's
getting
a question,
fucked up,
though. I had a
they're
question,
happy
too,
as
though.
hell because I ain't doing nothing to them.
How do you guys deal with the noise? Like, you see the prison shows and all the yelling and screaming and the 24/7 and noise. How do you guys
Hey,
block that
babe.
shit out, bro? How do you do it?
Hold
do you
up.
do
All night long.
I have
don't
to
know.
sleep to
You-
that shit.
You got
Go to
earplugs. They
sleep.
give you earplugs.
They
can
give
get
you earplugs?
Yeah,
Because,
and then
I
you can
turn
buy
the
them off the
fucking
canteen
TV.
too.
You sleep with
My
the TV on
girlfriend
and
is right
everything,
next
right?
to me, right,
Yeah.
Steve?
yeah?
My girlfriend's right next to me. What do I sleep to?
The prison sounds.
Prison sounds.
Yeah.
It's called prison ambience.
But it's
Oh
the
my
background
goodness.
prison
And
Very
it's
nice.
background.
What? I gotta
That's
write
the
this
only
down. I
thing
need
that
some
puts
of
me to
that.
sleep
Yeah.
Are you
when I'm having
serious?
No
anxiety
shit.
attack.
I used to have my fan going all night long, man.
When
Oh,
I'm
yes,
having
I still
an anxiety attack, that's the
Yeah.
only thing that puts me to sleep.
I got something for you. It might work, bro. I'll send you something. There's something called, the ambient thing. I know J-Dubs know about this, but it's at
But it's on
425
YouTube.
hertz.
It's called Prison
Yeah.
Ambience.
There's stuff you can go to sleep, like deep meditation, ambient stuff. There's all kinds of that stuff.
I tried that.
Didn't work.
Nope.
Cuzzo.
Only the prison ambience puts me right to sleep.
I got to check that out, man.
You want to tell these dudes about the prison guard that you were seeing for a while? And you want to tell them how that relationship developed and what
The
you
one
had to do?
the one that almost
get out
got
of
me
it?
killed and was pretty much raping my ass.
Yeah, you want to tell them about that, man?
So
your girl's not gonna get mad, right? Don't
Nah,
disrespect her.
Cause she ain't gonna get mad. So I get kicked out of SCI Monohoy for bringing in marijuana. I refuse to bring in any drug other than marijuana. I was against that shit because that surrounded why I killed my friend and why he attacked me. So
what, you didn't want to get into that type of shit?
I refused to bring anything other in than weed. So I eventually got caught. They did a sting operation in the visit room. The real police ran down on me, caught me with a little over an ounce of marijuana. They gave me 360 days in solitary because I wouldn't tell on everyone else I was selling for, because I was selling drugs for multiple gangs and they knew that. So they wanted me to tell them where all the money was going and all that other shit. And I told them to fuck off. And they ended up keeping me down there for 18 months. So I did 18 months. Every 90 days, they would bring me to a place that's called the security office. And they would flat out be like, "Are you ready to tell us?" And I'd be like, "Fuck you." And then I'd go back to my cell. And by the
be like constantly back and forth, right?
By karma, luck, whatever, Pennsylvania law changed when I was almost at 19 months. It was illegal for them to hold us in solitary that long. So they had to let my ass out. But
where did they put you when they let you out?
They was scared to let me out in the same prison again. Because, everyone would have been like, "Dude did 18 months and ain't rat." You know what I mean? They didn't want none of that.
Yeah.
But what they fail to realize is we all communicate. All prisons communicate with each other.
Yeah, they boomerang shit, right?
They sent me to a maximum security prison that holds all the dudes who get out of the gang unit, all the dudes that get out of restricted release, which is the lifers who do 10 years or more in solitary. It's a bad prison. It's a violent prison. The guards are very violent. It goes down in that joint. And that's where they sent me. But we had a new CO. She was a female and she was younger. And I wasn't even trying to manipulate her to do anything because I could sense her innocence. If I could sense shit like that, I'm not going to try and force you to do illegal shit. There's enough COs that are down for it already and they want to do it. I'm not going to corrupt someone that ain't corrupt already.
Why do you think they'd want to do it, though? Because I'm curious. It's just a money thing? Because
nobody's
making enough money. Yeah, I know like cops and stuff don't make any money
bring
on the street.
pictures in. I've had COs show me things that they bought from me making them money.
Oh, nice.
They brought pictures in.
An
It was
Amazon
like,
gift card.
"Yo, look at this new quad I just bought from the move we made. Dude, I love you, bro."
That's great.
And it's a correctional officer.
Hey, yo, fuck you, Tony Pizza.
Tony B.
Yeah, straight up, man. The
Yeah,
fucking
we used to
Straight
have
up.
a guard bringing
Bro,
tattooing
prison's
for us.
Steve. Prison is a very weird place.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and I got to say, it's interesting to hear everybody talk because I've been there, but I was there to bring people in, and then I was there one time as a musician. Literally played in a federal prison one time in
I
Minnesota. Played a
always
gig.
went to every concert. I didn't
Crazy.
care if it
Right.
was jazz.
Anything new, right?
Oh, it was
I
great.
didn't care if it was jazz, country, rock.
That's
I
what's
didn't
up.
anything, any music. I went to that concert.
Well, what we did know is that the drummer had warrants, and he left his ID at home on purpose. So we showed up at this place way up north of it was Sandstone
course he
Federal
did.
Prison. Now I know J Dubs knows.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
know
of that
exactly
place.
where it's at. It's fucking
Yeah,
right off
man, we
35
rolled
there.
up there, and all of a sudden our drummer's like, "Yo, man, I can't go in, man. I got warrants and shit, and I don't have an ID." I'm like, "Fuck, you're
hilarious.
our drummer. What are we gonna do?" And lucky enough for us, the sound guy we've had long enough, he knew that he was a drummer too, and he knew the music, so he took
That's
his
awesome.
place. But man,
That's
we played
funny.
like the Rastafarian guys, the Jamaican guys were up in one corner. So whenever we play Bob Marley song, we'd hear from them. We'd hear from the white guys, the country songs.
And the prisoners would shout songs out to you to play, right?
Yeah. And that
I
year when we
always did
played,
that.
there was the Neville brothers had their band. There was like half the band was up in Sandstone. They all got busted on the road, and they ended up there on
They want to
federal
know
charge. So their
how bad is the
in-house
noise
band
in prison
Well, it's
How
terrible.
bad is the noise at night in prison?
at nighttime?
Oh, it's real loud and real crazy,
I
but
don't know how you
it
guys
puts
can
me
do
to
it.
bed like a baby now.
Yeah,
It
it's
depends
crazy.
on where you're at. Too.
Yo,
If you're
the
in a
first
cell
first
block,
like
Yeah,
5
that's
days
true.
drives you
That's
nuts,
true.
man.
What J-Dub just said, it depends where you're at.
Yeah, it really does.
You might be in a jail where nobody makes a peep at night.
Really?
The places I was at, everybody was rowdy and always getting high. And
Yeah, but that's if there's lifers there. If there's a bunch of lifers there, they want it quiet.
they have their own block.
Yeah, they
Usually
normally
they
separate
keep
them most
them.
of the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still some lifers that are mixed in with.
Oh,
other
I've had
people.
tons of cellies that were lifers
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I had a murder charge, even though I didn't have life. For some reason, they categorized me as like if I had life.
So would you always be with other people that were in there for killing people?
Yeah. That's how I started becoming so violent. Because I wasn't a violent person
What's it
before
called?
I went to
Cold
prison like
custody?
that.
Yeah.
Like I got in fights here and there. You know what I'm saying? I hit a couple licks.
You got to adjust to your
You know what I mean?
surroundings,
I
man.
wasn't no hitman out there killing ops. I was just partying, selling, and having a good time.
You're just wilding out, doing whatever the hell
my
you
job
want.
was on the street
Teenager.
with those guys to keep everybody alive and get you all home
I
about
was
3,
a
4 in the morning.
teenager.
Yo,
I just dropped out of school.
explain to these dudes the first day that you ever got to hook up with this correction officer. How did it even transpire?
Okay.
Yeah, I won't hear about that.
Me and her started talking, and her boyfriend was abusive. And I was explaining to her it's only going to get worse. And, you know, I was being there for her. I felt bad for her. She fell in love with me on some real shit. There's no other way to put it. Like she got feelings for me. And people need to understand, just because you have a uniform doesn't mean you're not a human being. If you're sitting with somebody every single day for fucking 8 hours a day and you're talking to them and you're there for them, they don't look at you as a prisoner. They start to look at you as a human being.
Yeah.
Sure.
And they're younger than you, so.
But she didn't understand prison politics. She was a rookie. So she would be telling me, because she wanted to have sex to stay in from yard. And I'm like, I can't. I got to be out there in case shit goes down.
And he's got to make moves with his set and all
I got
that.
to hustle. I got to hustle and do shit. I don't have time. And I'm in prison. I'm like, we can do it at night. She tells me, I'm the CO, you're the inmate.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn.
Tell you
So now
what
we-
the fuck
Do
you're
you
So we
gonna
like
do.
automatically went into porn mode now.
And
Here
when
we
she
go.
said that,
Yeah.
when she said that, I knew exactly what type time she was on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what
So
time it was,
I
man.
had a certain somebody find her social media and send her a message letting her know she needed to leave me the fuck alone.
How long were you messing with her before this transpired to where she got all
Just a
nutty?
couple months. That's it.
So
So-
now were other people like throwing shade on you because you had all this clout in there?
I sure hope he
I
didn't
dealt
tell
with that all
anybody.
the fucking time, dude. I
I'm
dealt
sure
with
he
that
didn't
just
have
for
to
being
tell
white.
anyone. He didn't have to tell anyone. They probably
Well,
seen the shit.
I
I don't know. I
dealt with
wouldn't
that
tell
just for
anybody.
being white and being in a predominant black gang. There's tons of times I was the only white crip in the prison.
I can
So,
believe that.
you know, I would get hate from white dudes and black dudes at the same time. Like, people think that joining a gang makes your life all easy and shit. If it was so easy, why didn't I get out on my minimum? Why did I do 6 extra years in prison when I was only supposed to do 5?
It's because it's a dangerous place and you got to do what you got to
Because
do, man.
when you are banging, yeah, you got homies, but your homies are for war. When you're going at a whole other gang, the rest of the time, you got to be a man and represent what you represent. You on your own.
And people don't
So
understand that, man. They
did
think like
not
it just
want
protects
to
you.
go through the shit that I seen the other young boys go through.
So, how, like with that guard, I mean, she was young and started talking to you right away. Obviously, that's the first policy right out of the gate. How quickly do the inmates that have been there a long time can read people quickly and see that, this
The
person's
lifers
marked?
are amazing at it.
I'll bet just a blink of an eye, right? They can have you made in a blink of an eye. They know what you're about. They know what they can do with you. Probably just by looking
Anybody
at
that got 20 years or more in, it freaks me out the way they can pick up on shit. I mean, they could like, yo, something's about to go down. We're in the chow hall. I'm looking around. I don't notice shit.
Yeah.
5
'Cause they're-
seconds later, dude gets cracked with a tray and the other dude is getting poked up.
They
And
just
I'm like, holy fuck. Like, how did the fuck did you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Huh. I've heard that.
Hmm.
Now, like about you guys have seen 60 Days In, right? You guys, everybody's
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that show.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that show.
A bit of
It's
my
corny,
question is,
man.
yeah, it is corny.
I hate that show
But
for
the
real.
question is, how many times are they going to be able to do it? Besides, I mean, it seems like these inmates, they know right away who these people are. It's like, no,
They need to
They're-
do that show in a prison.
you don't look beat up enough.
They're
Like,
rats, man. They're doing it in a jail,
Yeah.
and if
You
they
could
get
tell
caught
right
out,
away.
All they're
that they're
doing is
telling,
incriminating people and making lives worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. That's a good
They're
point.
making people look like scumbags, all for views and ratings. They fucking ruining families, ruining lives. Fuck
Absolutely.
that show.
Yeah.
On some real shit.
Yeah, I just want to see what your take was on, but it just seemed like it was, yeah. It just seemed like it was a
Yankees
little
for
fake.
life.
yeah, yo, they definitely portray the prison life on whatever way they want to portray it. It's exactly not like that at all.
Yeah.
I like that one. Lion doesn't concern himself.
And then all
with
those
continues to
cornballs
shake.
go in there like, I'm running shit. You ain't running shit, man. Get the fuck out of here.
There's one guy that was a CO that didn't even make it past the reception section.
Yeah,
He was
he's
sitting in
crying.
the
I
intake.
believe it.
He couldn't get out of intake. He was like,
He was crying.
he
He was
did
crying.
whatever the symbol was, scratch his head or some
How
shit.
about the one dude? How about the one school teacher that that took gangster lockup, he took PC during the show.
Yep.
The
I
school
saw
Yeah.
teacher.
I remember
And
that
then,
one.
as soon as he gets in solitary, I love this.
Yeah,
because
he's like, I
called
love it here.
I love it here.
Of course you do.
Fucking couple hours later, this dude's like,
right.
Do you remember? Yeah, they're like,
oh
we're gonna
my
put
God, I'm
we're gonna-
stuck in here.
and then they're like, we're gonna put you back out in general
And
population.
he's
He's
like,
I gotta go home.
Yo.
I can't do this no more. I tap out.
He's like, oh, let me do the
Fuck, I wish I
sign.
could have tapped out. Jeez.
Yeah. Dude, they all had a signal. Like,
Yeah. I just walked around
What's
the
this
whole fucking time.
dude, on some real shit.
Yeah, what if you do it by mistake? Like, yeah, I itch my
If
head all
I
the time.
knew, if I figured out that 60 days in was in my county,
Fuck with them.
I would have dude, I would just do off the wall shit just to fuck with them.
I mean, you couldn't let the show like that wouldn't last for a long time because eventually
Like,
everybody's going to be on
I'd get
guard
away
for it.
with the fucked
you
up
know.
shit I'd be doing. Shit
Oh,
that
man.
they ain't even hip to.
like drawing all over that prison cell, like it's all blood and stuff.
Yo,
Make it
how
look like
funny
it's a
was that?
merch.
They were like, oh, this must have been made by a movie production crew.
And it's all real shit.
And it was all me. I did all the art myself with soot and fucking fruit punch juice packets.
Nice. I saw a thing on Lockup back in the day, and some
Yo,
guy
that's what it was. That was his cell, bro. That
Wow.
cell with all the
That's
bloody
my
shit.
cell. That's my solitary cell with the 666, kill yourself, fuck, all that crazy shit.
Yeah, that was his cell, bro.
That's my cell. I did that.
Now, did that help you get through it by being creative? Get through that time you're in there?
No,
or-
I just did it because it pissed the COs off.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
draw on the walls all the time. I
Every
used to draw
cell
on
I
the walls.
went in, I did that to every cell. I didn't do the same theme. I didn't do the same theme every time. But yeah, I'd have COs. I'd draw COs, fucking other COs.
Yo, man.
You know, you get grape juice packets, you get orange juice packets, and you get fruit punch packets. You can do a lot with that. You can make good
You
paint
got all
with
the
that.
colors you need right there, man.
And
Yep,
then
it's real staining,
I know
so
how to
it
make
goes on
soot.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you burn the chess pieces upside down.
No, I would use hair grease.
Yeah,
And a
yeah,
wick.
that works good too. Hair grease
And
works
I would
Good old blue
sleeve
magic.
up the entire cell.
Sleeve up the whole cell.
good. That's what's up.
Sleeve it up.
And
I like it.
I would tell them straight up because
Fucking
there's
looking
no
at brick, I
camera.
guess.
See, I figured out that when one person leaves, they have to do an entire cell search and check. They
Yeah.
never do that.
So who's worse, male
that's
inmates
how
or
I'd get
female
away with
inmates? What do you guys think?
I'd go
Male-
to the hearing and be like, they never checked my cell. Look at the camera at this time and this time and this time. And they'd be like, yep. I'd be like, it could have been anybody.
I don't know. I've
And then
never
it would
been
just
to a female
disappear.
prison, Steve.
Me either. Yeah.
And when you do,
I never
report back
did
to me. I
time.
want to know how it is.
I never did time with female.
I never did time with the females, man. I'll let you know next
Dude.
But I
time.
mean, if any females have ever been in prison before, it'd be cool to get some perspective
Yeah.
from them, because I've heard from guards that, in some regards, they're good because they're nurturing, but other regards, they're worse because they fight a lot more. They battle like
the
crazy.
period all goes on the same day, and they're just fucking insane.
Bro, it's
bro.
all
We used to
about
have a guy that was
relationships.
pooping in the urinals for a while.
It's all
It's
about
just weird.
relationships.
There was
in
guys
female
shitting in the
prisons.
shower, bro.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
dudes shit,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Cuzzo? Dude shitting in the shower,
In
bro.
the shower,
Why?
in the urinals.
Why?
Dude, all
Why
over
would
the
you
place.
do that?
I don't know. Because you're mad at the janitor?
Bro, I was actually, I don't mean to be offensive.
Because
You
send a
can't-
message to the janitor.
Yeah.
I do not mean to be offensive, but we had a riot in our county, and I was one of the dudes that started it, and I had to be held on the female housing bubble until they can figure everything out.
Oh man.
Wow.
I'm
we
sure all
started
those
to
girls-
ride over some dumb shit. Too
All
many
those
people.
chicks, right?
Huh?
They're all like trying to fucking get at you and shit.
They're all showing me their tits through the window and doing all, but the smell of the pod.
Oh no.
You would think that the
Stop it.
female pod would smell way better
No, I've heard it's worse.
than the
It's
guy
worse.
pod.
It's worse. I've
But-
heard it.
No.
As soon as I went through there, and I mean no disrespect, but
Dub's already laughing.
when I
already.
went in there, I was like, ugh.
Oh no. Just stop it.
Like, did they just gas me with something?
Man.
Got tampons in the corner and shit.
Oh my
Dude.
God,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I believe
The
it.
bears
I
smell
believe it.
of menstruation.
No.
I'm
man.
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
all right. You're
Fucking
still
entertaining
getting
tonight, man.
monetized, bro. You good? We're good. It's not going to be a problem. That was
Are you
okay.
not entertained?
Hope
Am I
you
not
fucking
worthy?
love this shit, man. Yeah, I got one
Oh.
picture to explain it all, bro, right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the block.
Scatterbrained.
Oh,
No,
man.
but on some real shit, we're all
Oh, man.
intelligent.
Sometimes.
No, we actually are. All
Oh,
four of
man.
us. Very.
Yeah, we just need to walk the
And
right
I'm
line,
not
man.
saying that to brag. It's just the shit we talk about, most people don't even think about.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sorry.
How does it smell on
I
Friday?
keep saying sorry.
Yo, how does it smell on Friday, bro?
Hmm.
Fish Friday?
No,
How does
man.
it smell on Fish Friday?
Fish Fridays in every county jail.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Ain't that
You're gonna
crazy?
We
I
get
got
some
locked
idiot
up.
that puts
I got
fish in a
locked up in
microwave.
Florida one time. Fish Friday.
Fish Friday in Connecticut.
Get locked up in Ohio. Fish Friday.
Fish
Yeah,
fry,
and
yeah.
they give you rice, fish patty, right? Rice and some bread.
Yeah, like I think, bro.
Hard-boiled
I
eggs on
just
Monday.
found out that I was eating emu for 11 years straight.
Emu?
You didn't fucking read the comments on that shit?
No.
Dude,
Taco
so
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
they said we were
Taco
getting
Tuesday.
chicken. Every time it was
See you later,
chicken
Richard.
on the bone. Chicken
Yeah.
breast.
Yeah.
One of my boys got a hold of the box it was in and ripped it off. And I got it out of there. And it said Australian running bird.
Oh, wow.
What?
I have some dudes
You got a
from
leg like that,
Australia.
man.
Emus, man. Chicken.
Could you imagine the
I have
the-
some dudes
the
from
meat on there?
Australia that are really good fans of mine. And they let me know you were eating emu for 11 years thinking it was chicken.
Emu. That's like they
Wow.
use one of those on the commercial, Liberty Mutual commercial. It's an emu.
Yeah.
They're like cousins to ostrich, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that what they're like? Wow.
And
Could you
then
imagine
the
the
vegetables.
meat and the wings on those? I mean,
The vegetables. You know they use local farmers for our vegetables, right?
sure.
They do not clean them. I can't even tell you how many people have
Oh, they're
got
going to the
chipped
inmates,
teeth,
so they don't care,
chipped teeth from rocks being in the fucking vegetables. Like
I
little
believe it.
tiny pebbles.
huh? Man,
I believe
Like-
it, bro.
I believe it too.
Dude, the whole 11 years I was there, the food portions went down every
Oh, yeah.
year.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk around starving.
Yeah, I was gonna
Every year
ask
they
that
went
too.
I
down.
was so hungry. I did, dude. I'd eat just about anything.
And
Yeah.
you're hungry all the time, aren't you? I mean, because you're not getting enough. And so, like, if you don't have
Yeah,
any
you
money on
can't
your
work
books-
out. They got you eating these fucking things, bro.
That's what I was eating. Holy shit. Dude, I was putting barbecue sauce all over that joint.
Oh yeah.
I was putting chili seasoning packs and barbecue sauce all over that
my
fucker.
Yeah, but yo, you're getting a wing, right? You're getting a wing and a fucking.
Look
and
at
a
the size of that
breast.
wing.
Are you
Look at the
getting
size
a
of that
wing from that?
No.
That's
Give me
Fred
a wing.
Flintstone size
Chunk.
stuff.
You get
With
a
the leg.
chunk and they call it that.
Oh, the chunk.
Yeah.
They just take a chunk off of it. Fucking put it
And
on each.
tell you, yeah.
Wow. Emu,
It's messed
huh?
up,
I'll
bro.
be damned.
Dude, Pennsylvania is smart. They don't allow film crews inside their prisons.
I'll take a leg and a thigh, please.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. Emu, I guess, does taste a lot like chicken.
I wouldn't
I
doubt
could
it.
imagine.
Bird.
Yeah.
All I know is the Chinese place I eat at, bro. If they're cooking cat, bro, that cat tastes good.
Dude, that's
as hell,
another thing.
bro.
Oh, no.
You ever been to a prison with cats?
No,
I've
or
seen them.
geese?
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Bro. Bro,
and they eat
I
them, right?
had a cat for 4 months straight and didn't get caught. In
Where
my
did it
cell.
shit? Where did it shit, bro?
Oh. In a box?
Don't
the
make
toilet?
fun of me.
Really?
You trained it
Don't
to
make
do
fun
it.
of me.
You trained it to do it in the.
No, I
No?
made a homemade litter box. Okay, you can order a wash tub bin on commissary.
Yeah, there you go.
I ordered the wash tub bin, and then I would fill my pockets up with
sand?
pebbles and dirt.
Yeah.
Really?
And then I would change it out every other day by putting it in my garbage bin and dumping it on the block garbage.
There you go.
And then I
You
would
got
bring
caught with it?
treats. I would bring treats back from the chow hall for the cat. Like, I love that cat, man.
And what happened when you got caught with it? How did you get caught?
I got 30 days in solitary.
So
Oh,
what
man.
was the situation when you got caught, man?
Well, it was winter time, and the cat was begging for food. The cat knows when people leave the chow hall, everybody throws the cat's food. This cat had a litter.
Oh, there was
And
another
then-
one in there somewhere.
And then all of a sudden, there was another litter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah.
And now there's a bunch of cats just walking around the fucking prison.
Well, it'll keep the rats away.
Yeah, do they keep the rats away out of the cells?
Actually, they do. I never
Yeah.
seen a rat in my cell. No.
So,
Actually,
yo, it had a litter of cats.
Dude,
So what? There was like
Pittsburgh?
There was 2 litters, he said.
Dude, Pittsburgh, I am not lying. Those rats were as big as fucking beavers.
What?
Oh, I believe it.
Bro, those rats were gangster rats. Anybody
You know,
who's
beavers
not-
get to be about 30, 40 pounds, right?
Bro, you have to pay a maintenance dude to screw hooks all over your cell so you can hang all your commissary bags up
so they don't eat your
so
shit,
the
right?
rats don't go through it. My
Holy
first
shit,
day
man.
there, I didn't pack nothing but tobacco and a shirt to go around it because, you know, that's money. So I wanted to bring a bunch of money with me to my next prison.
Hey,
The
you got
rats fucking ate all my money.
40-pound
tobacco?
rats.
Oh
They
man.
eat all your money?
All
40
my
pound.
fucking money.
Wow.
Wow.
And then you know what that means? Got to do something violent for a lot of money to start over.
Hell yeah, I saw those cockroaches in Osborne. Fucking things are huge, man.
Dude, in Camp Hill, you ever go on YouTube and watch the Camp Hill riot?
Uh-uh.
Go on YouTube and type in SCI Camp Hill riot.
Okay.
Got a message from President Joe Biden, Staxx.
A bunch of guards died. A bunch of guards got raped. They damn near burned the whole prison down. they found a list of rats.
Wow,
and
I found
started
it.
going around and stabbing up all the informants and rats and snitches. They went crazy.
Wow.
One of the counselors even...
Camp Hill
Yeah,
Prison.
there it
There
is.
it is.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I was at that prison for 7 months.
On October
That motherfucker's
25th,
on fire.
1989, the Camp Hill Correctional
1989.
Institution was changed
Fuck,
forever.
I was fucking, what, 10 years old?
Yeah, I was 10 years old.
Nestled in the rolling hills of Cumberland County, Pennsylvania, you will find the Camp Hill Correctional Institution.
See,
It
PA
was
doesn't
originally
allow
built
camera
in
crews inside.
1941
That's
as
why a
a
lot of
facility
our
for
shit get
juvenile
covered up.
offenders. 34 years later, it became a correctional institution for adult offenders. The facility had 10 cell blocks,
Make sure you
designed
guys
to
hit the
hold
like, subscribe, and
1,400
notification bell.
inmates. Due to an increase in inmates,
Big
modular
cockroaches
dormitory
in that
housing
jail.
had to be added inside
Sewer
the
roaches?
compound.
Big cockroaches, especially in
In
solitary.
1982,
Oh,
the
Lord.
prison held 1,583 inmates.
That's a lot
But
of
in
people, man.
1989, at
Oh,
its highest
dude,
peak,
I've been in
the prison
prisons
held
where there was 3,000 some inmates.
2,656
Yeah.
inmates. 1 month before the
What
riot
about bed
occurred.
bugs? Do you bed bugs in there, yo?
Oh.
I think the basic cause was that crack.
I
How many-
sell drugs, bro. I get all the chemicals
But it's
and all the shit the
politically
COs get,
difficult
and I disinfect
to spend money
everything
in prisons.
and clean everything.
How many
I've
times
never caught one
The inmates were
symptom
becoming
in
frustrated
prison.
by
in
many
you
11
guys
things at
ever
the
meet
Camp Hill
anybody
prison.
that went into prison that had never been in prison or got in trouble before but did one really horrendous thing and now they're in there for like life or
Tons
damn
of
near
times.
Yeah.
So what
They're
the
called
hell?
crash dummies.
Really? What? Tell me about that. I mean, what's that? Like, what are these? Do they even survive in there? Let's say you have a normal life, you snap and kill your wife, or you kill your neighbor or some shit.
You got no choice, man. You got no
Yeah.
choice to what's surviving
You
there.
either do it or
You remember,
you know, there's other options.
Staxx,
Yeah.
you remember when I snapped out on Fly Soldier about that chain?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask you about that kid.
He said, look at that dumbass silver chain. Broke at whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that chain was given to me by a lifer who actually has 2 life sentences, but that was his chain from the day he entered prison. And he gave me that chain and told me, you're always going to have it, and it's always going to remind you that I'm never getting out and you have a second chance at life. If you
That's
got
real shit.
loyalty for me and you got love for me, you're going to fucking wear that chain and remember that shit. And
Hell
don't
yeah.
be a bitch.
Yo, and
That's how he
these,
ended
Don't
it.
forget.
yo, and these dudes don't know what it's like to keep it real, bro.
So when he made fun of that chain, that's why I snapped. Because he's portraying a life that I got homies that lost their life forever for what they're pretending to live.
yeah, exactly.
The Camp Hill
I
prison
myself-
had educational programs for the inmates,
I myself
but not enough staff
would have
to
never
accommodate
got out of
everyone.
prison if it wasn't for COVID.
Inmates
So
were often
I-
idle because
God
they
bless
were not
COVID,
permitted
man.
into these
COVID's
Yeah.
good for something,
At
right?
any time, there could be up to
Got 'em out.
800 idle inmates at the Camp Hill prison.
They're gonna show how
That
it
is
popped
roughly
off right now.
1/3 of the prison population. The security of the institution was becoming a major concern. About a month before the first riot, a staff member conducting an inspection reported to the superintendent and major of the guard that there was a staffing problem near the E-Gate area. He noted, if a fight were to break out, it could easily turn into a major disturbance, and security was not enough for the area. The area identified by the staff member was in fact the exact
still
location
like
of the
that.
start of the Camp Hill riot.
We have like no COs.
On October 25th,
Bro, every
1989,
place is short
at
staffed right
approximately
now.
3 p.m.,
Yeah, but our
Inmates were
prisons
being led
hold
from
like
the
fucking
exercise field to
2,000,
their cells
3,000
to
people.
prepare for the evening meal.
They ain't
That's why
ready
we
for
have
you,
like
man.
50
Suddenly, at the
COs.
E-Gate, an
That's the
inmate
one place you
assaulted
don't
a
want to be
guard.
short-staffed, but I can
Other
see it.
officers
I
came
can
I
see
to
it.
the
like
guard's
it like
aid.
that.
However,
Yeah, of
other
course you
inmates
do, bro,
assaulted
because
them.
they can't fucking they can't watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? They can't watch everyone.
No, but they're not running shit anyway. The inmates are running everything. So.
Bro,
Not
when
really,
I was at
because-
SCI Pittsburgh, it's 5 tiers.
When they say lock
I
up,
would
they
be able
lock
to
up.
run away from the COs and get away. Like, I'd be doing a drug deal,
And they'd be
and
like,
they'd
yo,
be running
stop.
at me
And you
to
just
try
take
and catch
off.
me, and I would run,
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's your cut.
and I'd get away. Like, I would run, jump down a tier. All you got to do is go through the bars, hang down and swing and land on the other tier. And then you run the opposite way, and most of the guards are fat and out of shape.
Pretty much.
Man, I
All
saw
I
a
got to
video.
do
I
is
saw a
go
video
into one of
last
my
week.
homies'
True
cells.
story.
I go into one of my homies' cells and chill.
And everyone got to wear a fucking mask now, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the big
before the
challenges that-
epidemic even happened, we
You know,
had
that's
winter
one of the
hats.
problems. That's one of the problems that a lot
We
of
would turn them into ski masks to hit licks. All you need is like 20-some people, right, to all wear ski masks. You hang out in the shower area. Cameras are not allowed to view the shower area. All 20 of you put ski masks on. Everybody goes separate ways, but there's only one that's doing the mission. When they review the cameras,
They don't know what the
that
hell.
dude is stabbed up and bleeding in the cell, but guess what? All 20 dudes were in and out of that cell.
It's like the Castellano hit. They all wore the
Who
same
the fuck
outfit.
did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knew who it was. They all wore
And
the same
you're
outfit.
a convict. They X you out. You're done. They don't give a fuck. They can't figure it out. Oh, well. Bury them.
It's over for you.
The first
Yeah.
question you are asked when you enter a PA DOC facility is, where do you want your body sent?
Mhm.
Wow.
That is the very first question. You could ask anyone who's been locked up in Pennsylvania. And I
Yeah.
thought they were joking, and I laughed. And the
Yeah, that's
CO
my question.
said,
They ask that question when you go into the Army before you, when you get into basic training. You have to fill
Really?
out like, yeah, like who can claim your body? Like when everybody's young, so be your parents probably and stuff. But yeah, they'll ask you that. 'Cause,
yeah,
you
that's
know,
the first question they asked me. And I laughed. And he was like, where the fuck do you want your body sent? And I was like, oh, shit, my mom. He goes, your mom. Yeah, that's an address. And I was like, oh, shit. And then I gave, like, you know, I'm a teenager. And then I give him my
funny.
mom's address, and I'm like, okay, that's where my body's getting sent. Why did he ask me that? Like, why the fuck was the first question where you wanted my body sent?
So let me ask you a question, guys. Of all the people you met in prison, was there anybody in there that's like, this dude shouldn't be in here? I know he shouldn't be here. He's
yeah.
innocent. He should not be in here 100%. But because he's been in here so long, he's now getting institutionalized and he's turning into everybody else. No?
Well, I haven't seen that.
I didn't belong there.
You didn't.
I'm just
Nobody
kidding.
does. Everybody got framed, right?
No, but on some real shit,
Yeah.
I knew an innocent dude, and he did nothing but go to the law library and fucking teach himself as much as he could about the law. And fucking, he got friendly with all the jailhouse lawyers and explained his case. And I even read his case. He didn't do that shit, and he got a life sentence. It's plain as day that the cops just wanted to solve the case and show the area that it was solved.
Happened a lot in the minority community. These
Me
guys didn't have a
personally-
suspect. You just get somebody and book and put them on.
Me
put 'em on there.
personally, I feel it was the serial killer that just was moving through the area.
Yeah.
I thought
And
I
this
didn't
dude
deserve to
got
be there,
blamed
man,
for
when
it.
I was there.
Right?
Here's some trivia for you guys. You know which state produces the most serial killers in history of the U.S. so far?
What
Oregon.
state?
Ohio.
Oh,
More
wow.
serial
Really?
killers from Ohio than any other state. That's what I read. Yeah. So anybody from
Crazy.
Ohio, what's going on in Ohio?
Ohio's
What's going on with
15
Ohio?
minutes
Robberies are
from me.
California, right?
Yeah,
Youngstown,
California.
Ohio is like 15, 20 minutes from me.
Okay, so you're real close. Yeah, you're right on the border. Yeah,
That
I read that. I don't know why it is what it is about Ohio, man.
the
Maybe they're just mad.
cartel runs Ohio.
Mhm.
Huh.
Something to think about, though.
Listen to an old. Okay, here. You guys remember Dipset?
Mm-hmm.
Type in Dipset. Get it in Ohio.
Dipset.
That song.
Oh,
I can't type nothing, bro. I'm not next
He
to the
lets y'all
computer.
know.
Having a smoke. Went outside.
He's from New York, right?
okay.
He's from New York, right? Why is he shouting out in his song that he gets all his work from Ohio?
I don't know.
The cartel is deep in Ohio.
Yeah.
Deep.
I didn't know that. I know they're deep in Chicago. I know that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are deep in
Yeah,
Ohio, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. I'm just curious about that because you know
Having
you hear
a
about
killer time.
you hear about guys that get out after 25, 30 years and they were innocent the whole time. So then my question is, you put yourself in their positions. Like you spent 25, 30 years
Bro,
in
I'm in
prison for something you
Connecticut.
didn't do. What the hell do you do? You know?
Freezing.
Stay.
Bro, it's snowing here.
Is it?
It's snow here
Really?
too, bro.
Not snowing here yet.
Yeah, not yet, man. I'm surprised.
We're lucky. We're at for anybody out there, J Dubs and I are in
Just
Minnesota,
stopped
man.
now.
We should be buried alive by now. But
Yeah.
most people think it snows all year round here.
It
But
feels
International
like it
Falls,
almost.
Snowing
What
the
we get,
past
like
2
3
days.
months?
at least 4
Yeah.
months, sometimes longer. But it's 19 degrees up on the border, Canadian border, so
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yeah,
No,
It's
I'm still
coming.
on.
it's like 1 degree
Yeah.
and shit.
So my question is, what do you do then? I mean, you hear about these stories; these guys get out. I mean, I would think you'd want to try to make some money, sue somebody. You know, if you've been stuck in prison for 20 years, how are you gonna be normal?
Well,
I mean,
what's
how do you
happened
even?
here?
You're
Remember that
supposed
guy
to get
that
paid.
he was accused of killing his baby. Remember him? He just got like a bunch of money. He did like
Oh yeah,
on,
that's right.
6
hold on.
years.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's good,
What'd you
everybody?
say?
Huh?
What'd J-Dub just say?
I said we had a guy here in Minnesota who was convicted of killing his infant kid, and he got all types of shit. And he was an innocent guy, and he did like 6 years, and they finally proved he didn't do it, man. And he broke him off for like $20 million or something
Ye-
like that. I don't know. I know
Oh,
he got
yeah.
a lot of money.
So
Well, that
legally,
trial's starting too. tomorrow.
legally,
Yo, I gotta go
if
handle
you get
something. I'll be right
proven
back.
innocent,
Okay.
if you get proven innocent, you get paid a certain amount of money every single day that you spent in prison.
Hmm.
Is that how it works? I didn't know that. So they
I
figure
didn't
out
know
what
that
that
either.
amount is. Huh.
I don't know what the amount is, but I know for a fact if you get found that you are not guilty and they wrongfully accused you and you did time for
Yeah.
something that you did not do, they give you a certain amount of money for every single day that you did.
Yep.
Could you imagine it being accused and convicted of that though, killing your own baby?
Dude,
you
I
didn't do
couldn't I couldn't
Oh my
imagine
goodness.
that.
That's like
That's
the
a
worst
heavy
thing.
jacket to put on
That's
somebody,
a heavy.
man.
That's
Dude,
the worst
you're
of all. I
fucking
think.
going through it, missing your child and
Yeah.
trying to cope with your child being gone,
And
Mm-hmm.
then
and then
you being
everyone
accused
calling
of
you a monster.
yeah,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
you
and then so where do you
imagine,
go?
like-
Yeah, where do you go? You got to go to. You almost have to go to another country just to restart, change your name, and start your whole life over. Where people don't know you. Like so, J Dubs in Minnesota here, we have a trial starting where that kid in Brooklyn Center, there was a kid that was killed. It made national news in Brooklyn
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Center,
girl
Minnesota.
with the
Yeah.
the girl with the taser, right?
Yeah, she said she grabbed her taser.
and it
Taser,
was her,
taser,
and it was her
taser.
gun.
She shot him with the Glock.
But if anybody
Yeah.
sees the video, here's my question. I was in law enforcement, and I've been in situations where you had to maybe even you like to save somebody, burning car and stuff. But this kid he was in this really a sad story. But you know, why didn't they just like yank him out of the car somehow? Like they
should have
just
had
kind
a
of
hold of
stepped
him
away
better.
from him and they just let him go. But
That's
I'm not excusing what the officer
Yeah,
did.
Will, I
The
feel you.
officer grabbed. The officer should know. You've been a cop for 10, 12 years or whatever. You should know the difference between a gun and a taser.
She was a training officer, bro. Did you know that?
Yeah,
She
and
trains
so there's
people,
no
right?
excuse.
Yeah.
She's
Right.
training them fucked up.
So that's helping. That's starting tomorrow, I think. But you know,
I thought I watched her pull that hammer back too, but I don't know.
Bruh, the world, like, because I went in as a child, I went
America.
into prison as a child, and then came out as a man.
Yeah.
I looked at the world totally different. And
how do you look at it though?
the world's sad to me.
Do you look at it like there's possibilities to make it better for you and other people, or just come out like fuck it, it's all jacked up, I can't do anything about it?
I want and am trying to fucking steer kids away from the life that I lived. And so many people talk shit because I'll get deep and I'll say shit that's embarrassing to myself sometimes.
Who cares? To
I
help other
everything
people,
100
man.
because I want kids to know I ain't frauding them.
Yeah, but you're not one of them fraud dudes. You're not trying to portray something you're not. You know what I'm saying? You are what you are, and you're not afraid to admit it, man. And that's
And
why
I
people
hate who
respect
I
you,
am.
bro.
On
People
some real
respect
shit.
you. People respect you for what that you are. Though.
I like the things that I do, but I hate the things that I had to do. Like most people, how they brag about the shit.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way. I feel like it wasn't my fucking. I can't get too deep in
Well, you gotta tell the kids. You gotta tell the kids what you had to do so that they don't have to go through the same shit.
You're gonna have. I know how to word it. I know how to word it.
Someone that ain't been through nothing.
I know how to word it.
And also, it helps out because they realize that they're not the only person going through something right now. There are people going through it.
That want to be gang members and see all the shit on YouTube with everyone with money and all these girls and cars and all this shit.
Yeah, it ain't like that for everybody.
How many rappers do you guys know that went to jail or prison and lost their careers and lost everything, or they got murdered?
And we see it all the time in the news.
Yeah,
you're
right.
Is an illusion. The
Total
money
illusion.
is an illusion for all these young kids to fucking kill each other.
Look at the Instagram world too, social media. Everybody's pretending to be something they're not. I mean, everybody's faking it.
The positivity songs get millions of views, or do songs talking about real life murders get more views?
I know. And look at the drama. Look at all the drama that's going on YouTube. They get tons of views, but I'm just not. I'm not willing to sell myself for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
What people don't understand is these are kids. They think they're playing a fucking video game.
Right. But these are kids that, like you said, you got to be real with them to snap them out of the fact that they're not playing a video game. And somebody who hasn't experienced or done it can't talk to them or get through them unless it's a guy like you.
It's hard now because a lot of the young, see, when I was growing up, my generation looked up to the older dudes.
Yeah. They had respect for the OGs
and had respect for them, and even felt like it was a privilege to hang out with them.
Yeah.
These young boys now are like, yo, I will blow your head off. Don't tell me shit.
Unreal. Can't do nothing with that. Nothing
like,
you can do.
I'm just trying to talk to you, man. Back the fuck up before I fucking make you another op. Like, that's what you're met with. And you got to understand, these kids were already in gang life because they're forced to live in projects. Then social media hits. And
Perfect
now
storm.
every single person that
Gotta outdo
has
the
no
next person.
clue about the street life gets to watch real life street life shit now.
And they can portray anything they want.
So what do you think the next 10 years is going to look like, you guys?
I'm fucking scared to see what
Okay,
the next
I want to
10
know more
years
about
like.
that because I think a lot of people are like, you people in chat, what's the next 10 years going to look like, man? It's
I don't even want to think about that.
they're
shit.
so crazy in the streets right now. Like Dubs and I can tell you, man, carjackings. These kids are running wild. They're doing whatever they want. They're shooting up the neighborhood with automatic weapons and stuff. I mean, it's like spiked huge. So in 10 more years, I mean, I got to wonder,
Who the fuck knows, man?
Yeah.
Who knows where this shit's coming to?
Cops still won't go over there on Chicago or nothing like that, man.
See, you guys need to
people
look
getting
up
raped and everything.
500 murders in Philadelphia this year, man.
I was just gonna say that
500.
Philadelphia has cameras everywhere.
Yeah,
There are
SpotShotter and all
so
that
many
shit too.
murder
We have that, too.
videos in
Well-
Philadelphia on YouTube. It ain't even funny.
Well, I was talking to Code, and he told me they put a lot of the addicts and the heroin addicts and the homeless people are all down on was it Kensington Avenue? It's like
Yeah.
It's Kensington. It's Kensington.
Kensington.
And
I got a video on my YouTube. This person driving down that he was driving down that road, and there's people shooting up right in broad daylight right there.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, this is how Kensington works. And this is real. The police allow this area to be a heroin area. The police do not mess with you if you're shooting up. They do not mess with you if you're shooting crack.
Wow.
But you have to stay in that area.
Yeah,
Or you can't leave, huh?
Yeah.
Which is Kensington. So the reason why people see people openly shooting up is because the police cannot handle the addicts. So they gave the addicts a haven.
Keep them calm.
And what people don't know is there are constant paramedics
all
there
the time.
every day.
They're just post up. Yep, they're post up down there. That's
Like
just
the
where they
people
sit.
just start steady overdosing because of the fentanyl, huh?
Yeah.
I was in Kensington for like a week, maybe close to 2 weeks.
Bro, 2 people I know just died
Do
this
you
week.
know
Would
what
you have
they
a
do in
tent
the
out there,
morning?
Cuzzo?
Do you know what they do in the morning?
What?
What?
They give out free heroin
Shut the fuck up.
every fucking morning.
Free, just to keep everybody calm. Little
They
so they
get
don't
they're
go out and
shot in
commit
the
crimes.
morning,
They
huh?
don't try to get I understand.
all their regular customers. They get a free morning wake up, they call it.
Yeah.
And that is so they are able to run around and
Come back
boost
and get their
heal,
money and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
do everything else because they know I get these people off sick. They're going to commit all crimes all day long to get more.
Come back to them. But yo, them people don't know. The people that are paying them to go do that, they don't
And
know that if they get caught, that's
do you know-
organized crime
if you're
charge,
from
man.
Philly, anybody
Yeah,
from
Dave.
Philly, wet
Yeah,
powder ready rock, wet
that's
powder ready rock, wet powder ready rock.
that's a true Walking Dead right there, man.
That's
If you want
all
to see
you'll
real
hear
zombies, just take a look at that
Is
neighborhood.
dudes,
Yeah,
dealers,
yeah.
walking around the street.
I got one on my YouTube channel right now.
Wet
There's a
powder, don't
dude-
wet ready rock.
And they're like, you're nodding out, and you're standing in place, but you're bent. Well, I saw this guy was bent all the way over.
Oh yeah.
His head
Smelling
literally
it
on the
too, dude.
sidewalk and
Smelling it
standing
too.
That's
up
every
still.
day. That's
Yeah,
The
it's
horrible.
sad
like-
thing is when
get a
there's
nod.
kids in the car, man. When there's
Oh,
kids
man,
in the
yeah,
car
yeah,
and
yeah,
both parents are overdosing
Oh, bro,
on
there's
drugs.
kids in the heroin field.
There are 3 people here in Minnesota that died. All 3 of them, they thought what they had was cocaine in this town in Fridley here. And it was a guy that I worked with, and there are 3 of them sitting around. They all took bumps, and all 3 of them were dead. They found them dead in the living room, sitting right
I
where they were
believe it,
sitting.
man. I
Just like, and
believe
it
it.
took them quick. So it's for anybody that's doing that powder, man, and you don't know where you're getting it from. I would
Get help.
beware, bro. Beware.
One of my friend's sisters got coke, and there was fentanyl in it, and she died.
Yeah.
They're putting that stuff in everything now, man.
Yeah, they put
Everything.
it in weed. Someone just had it
That's
in their
why
weed, man.
Wow.
I only get weed
Are they
from
just
the
trying to?
dispensary.
That sounds like they're trying to hurt people. If you ask me, now, I mean, why even put that on weed? I mean, what's going on here?
Because you know
what I
why?
mean?
You know why?
Why?
Population control, man.
Is that what they
Because
think for real?
it makes you addicted to the drug.
So they think you're gonna come back and want more and more.
I need some more of that weed.
Stupid.
Come on, you get
They
some.
don't realize.
Okay.
Let's say you keep smoking weed with a small amount of fentanyl.
Yeah.
You're
could
going to
see.
be like, dude, this dude's weed is the best weed ever. I have to only get weed from him. His weed's the best. But you don't realize.
And then you wonder why you're sick when you ain't going to him.
And then you're like,
just
oh
for
my
the
God,
weed.
I don't have weed. I don't have weed. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
And then you're fucking dope sick. or
Yeah, you're
something.
dope sick. Running on dope sick.
And you go
Man,
get
there's
more
some
weed,
serious
and then
bud
guess
right
what?
there.
You go get more weed off, dude.
And
You're
then
not
you're
sick no more.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I know what that feels like, man, because I was
I was a
addicted to
heroin
heroin
addict
in
for a
the
little bit of my
military.
life.
So was
Yeah.
I.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was heroin,
I was in Portland,
alcohol, all
Oregon.
of
Me
the
too.
above,
Living in
man.
a fucking tent out there. Loving
Man,
life.
See,
yeah,
I
you
went
wake
to
up in the
prison
morning
when I was
sick.
19, but I started doing Oxycontin when I was like 14.
See, the thing with me, you guys, for me is,
And then I went
I would
straight
do
to
this stuff, but
heroin and shooting
nobody
up.
knew it. Nobody knew it because I never changed. Like I was doing things in the military and stuff, and I wasn't like one that would fall down or get in trouble, and I never physically looked different. So I could be high on heroin, you'd never freaking know. And that was always what I thought was the coolest thing, my superpower. Like, nobody knows I'm high.
Yeah,
I'm higher than
they
eight
know.
fast.
Yeah, but you think they don't know, but they
But
know.
they
You
know.
think they don't
They knew.
know
Yeah, of course.
because when you nod out, you're nodded out for like 5 minutes and you think it's a second.
Yeah. Right. It's
And
right.
you're
It's
like,
right. It's true.
You're like, what the fuck do you mean? I was just fucking smoking a cigarette. Fuck out of here.
Right.
Terrible.
But like Angel does too. That's starting to make a surge back. The dips.
Is it really?
Yeah, I heard that, man. I don't know. I've
I
never.
remember back in the day, man, motherfuckers were
dips.
getting shot like 40 times, man. They were still coming at you.
Yeah, nonstop. Yeah, because they're so whacked out on that. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's sad. You don't want. Nobody wants to see that coming back. But I don't know. Everybody's looking for an escape. I mean, everybody has something that they're doing to try to make themselves feel better. You're trying to medicate somehow, you know. And
no, I'm just fucking with you.
nodding.
But nuts, man.
Goodness.
Dude, that's seriously how people do. And they're like, I ain't
Hey,
doing
Staxx, you talked to the studio,
I know.
dude?
Not yet, man. Tell you the truth, not yet, bro.
No, okay.
No, Staxx,
working
one
on
thing I want to
something.
appreciate, man, something you do that you do, and I appreciate you when you have guys on the show, man. You know about all the bullshit that's happening out here with all these idiots talking smack and threatening each other and all this ridiculousness. I want to publicly let you know that I appreciate you for rising and flying way above that bullshit, man. Because you're way better than that. We
I
don't
don't
need
have
it.
time for that.
Fuck
All
yeah.
you morons out there that like to live,
Hell
like to live on that shit, dude. I'm here to tell you that it's a waste of time. You know when a shark swims through the water and they got those little fish underneath their belly, those little fish that just stay with the shark because they're just opportunists. That's all these people are about, man. They're little fish swimming under the shark.
The bottom
Go
feeders,
and get a
bro.
goddamn life
Bottom
of your
feeders.
own. Go get a life of your own, and or else get on the show and say something. If you got something to say, if you're so opinionated, do it. Be out there. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Listen,
man.
if people are go-getters, then help me give these kids a good Christmas, man.
Yes.
2021 toy drive for homeless kids. Kids who have no home.
Anyone that donates to me or this channel from now until Christmas, I'm going to give the money to the homeless shelter in my town. And I'm going to try to make these kids have a good Christmas this year. So if anyone donates.
Much respect for that, bro.
Yeah.
Mad respect.
That's really mad. And the thing is, I know about you that you're for real, and you do what you say you're going to do. You fed the homeless in Thanksgiving. I mean, Staxx, that's cool. And I want to publicly announce too that if anybody buys anything between now and Christmas on mob-swag.com, I'm going to donate some of that to your cause, Staxx. So anybody get on that site. Man. buy a T-shirt for $20. You know, you pay a little bit of shipping. Anything that goes between now and Christmas, I'm going to donate a percentage of that to your deal, Staxx, and we'll keep track of it.
Staxx,
So
I appreciate that, bro.
teach me how to do that, and I'm doing the same shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Yo, and
If
Steve,
everyone did this in their own communities, then it would make the world a better place, man.
Bro,
Sure would.
I just did an episode today and said that if we could have one day where no one hurts anybody,
Yeah,
just one fucking day where not one person hurts somebody
yeah, that's
or
not
kills
gonna happen.
somebody.
yeah, can you imagine?
You know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, John Lennon.
I think the only time I remember where the America came together was after 9/11. Do you remember for like a short window where everybody didn't fucking matter what color you were, it didn't matter what set you were in, it didn't matter what neighborhood you were from.
Absolutely.
We were all down for each other for a short, brief period of time. It'd be nice to get back to that again.
But the government did not fucking
Shout out to
like
Bobby
that.
and Paulie, man, out in Boston.
It's just like a gang. Let's say there's 7 prisons in a gang. I mean, there's 7 gangs in a prison. There's 7 gangs in this prison, right?
Thank you, bro. I
Let's say
appreciate
these
that,
7
man.
gangs decide that they're all gonna be one gang.
Yo, Tahoe
How are the
Kev, man.
guards
Thank you
gonna
for
have
that
any
donation,
fucking
man.
power?
Yeah, they're not going to have any. No, that's right.
That's why our government puts media out there to divide us. Content and media is our government's tool.
Well, I mean,
on
it's
how
like
to
now, it's
separate
like
all
it
of us.
depends on where you think. Like, if you want to be a Fox News person, you're only going to think that way. You go down that rabbit hole, and that's your whole mindset, or your CNN, or your MSNBC, or your. I always tell people go to BBC or go to some Al Jazeera network because you actually get a viewpoint of the news, like what's happening here, from a completely real third party. There's no agenda with some of them. They're just going to tell you what it is. They're not going to like try to sway you and get you to think a certain way. So that's the challenge we have in America right now. That's why we're so divided. And these
Yeah, it
people
is
are feeding the
sad.
flames, man. And we just got to be able to rise above that and look through all that noise. It's the holidays. We got to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's important. You know, and it starts here, like what Staxx is doing. I'm pushing Staxx hard tonight, man. Don't worry, bro. You can pay me after that. I'm kidding.
Hey, Steve.
Venmo, baby.
I got you, bro.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit, bro.
Staxx, on some real shit, helps me a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's times that I'm going through it, and Staxx is there more than the people that should be there for me.
And
I'll be there for you whenever you need me, bro.
I already know, bro, but I want to say
he doesn't
this.
fake it either. It's for real.
No, he's good people.
You know, Dub's
I
the same
want
thing.
everyone to know you got me through a lot of shit, bro. Your phone calls and shit when I'm
gonna continue, man.
Going through it.
I'm gonna continue to be there for you, bro.
You know, and it's and you know,
I know what it's like to miss my kid and go through that what you're going through. I know what it's like, bro. And you'll get through it.
Yeah, man.
Just got to believe every single day, man. Like, you know, I always say tomorrow's a new day. You wake up, it's a clean slate. You can paint your own picture, you know.
Oh, yeah, I manifest shit, man. I'm a manifestor.
Yeah, it's not how you start, man. It's how you finish.
How you finish. And you are what you think about. You know what they say, you are what you think about. So if you spend the whole day thinking about negative stuff or being around negative people, that's all your life is going to be. And you're never going to accomplish anything if you're around that, you know. And it's like you have to be able just keep feeding your brain and read things and get around.
Don't erase your YouTube this time, bro.
Yeah, no, don't. Keep it up, man. You lost a lot of subs, man.
Bro, to be completely honest,
I just followed you.
I hate saying this shit, man. I deleted them episodes my mom told me to. And
well, I mean, But if you felt in your heart like that you should have deleted them, then fuck it, man. Who cares,
yeah, no,
right?
but I'm just saying, like, my mom okey-doked me. She literally said, I'll start speaking you again if you delete these episodes.
And then
after a month went by, I started realizing my mom could die at any time. And I don't want things to end like this. I
Yeah.
love my mom. Despite all the shit that we've been through, I love her.
You don't want to leave any conversations left out there because, you know, time, you just never know. And I found that
That's true, man.
it's true. All my people are gone. I mean, I don't have anybody left. You know, everybody's
Just like
gone.
William said, never give up, bro.
Never give
Yeah,
up. You got to
yeah.
push.
Even if she says she's not ready, never give up.
No.
Keep trying.
And don't give up on yourself either. That's the biggest thing. It's like, don't give up on yourself. And it's like, you know, even when people think that you're stupid, don't do it. You know, you're never going to amount to anything. Why do you want to go down there? Why do you want to follow this business? Why do you want to get into this? Why do you want to do that? Because you want to. And if it's something you want to do, then do it. We live in a country that
You got a
allows us
lot to bring to the table, man. You know?
Absolutely.
I know, it just don't feel like that.
Nah, you do, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. You do, man. Yo, you're bagging CEOs. Every inmate doesn't smash a CEO, bro.
I know a handful of them.
It's
I know
like
a
banging your
handful of
teacher.
them.
It does happen a lot, but like that's what I'm saying. I want to be proud of something that means something.
Right.
I don't want to be known for fucking being violent and fucking CEO. Like,
I know, but people are starting to know you as the guy that's helping kids, man. You're helping kids stay out of prison.
Something good. I don't want to fucking leave this world as a fucking what I am now.
Right. Anytime that you're doing what you're doing tonight, like everybody's doing this on YouTube, you're telling your story, you're getting a chance to get out there, you're doing something. You're doing something by actually speaking, and like everybody's out here doing something by leaving some information about themselves or a little tip, a little trick. Because this stuff's out here forever and ever. Maybe somebody down the line will pick up something you said, a kid, and will think about it before they make a move that'll turn their life upside down. Then you've done your job, bro. You might not even know it, but you'll know it eventually. You know, you'll know somehow. So I've always been a believer in that. It's like, you know, if you don't talk about it, be about it. And like you guys are now. I mean, everybody's proactive. There's a lot of people that can talk and talk and talk, and they do nothing. And the biggest reason why people don't get anything done is fear. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of trying new shit? Who gives a shit? And if you fail, who cares? You know, that's the biggest problem. There's a finite amount of time in the world for us to be alive. Do good shit while you're here, you know, and whatever that is to you, man.
You only get one chance, man.
You get one shot at it.
No redos, bro.
That's right.
Do the best you can under the circumstances.
Once that warm feeling comes, you can't say, "Hold up, I gotta go back."
Yep.
The warm feeling.
Here comes that hot ass CO too. Here she comes. I just say it, bro. Sorry. No, and I think
my girl said, "Fuck that CO."
Of course she did.
She said, "Where's that bitch now?" Right?
Right. No, it's a good thing. And if you can learn from your mistakes, learn from them. It's the people that don't learn anything. They keep doing the same shit over and over again. And it's the people that applaud those people that keep doing the same dumb shit over and over again. And they're like, yeah, good job. That's not a good job. You're making the same mistakes over and over again. Nobody's learning nothing. But we live in a world now where there's, yeah, you call that just a vicious circle. It's following the wrong people. You know, don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Use your brain.
I gotta feed my animals, all my animals, and do all my night chores.
I'm getting ready to.
I gotta work tomorrow,
gentlemen.
Thank you guys for joining me, man. I got love for all of you guys, man. Keep doing your thing. And make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys, man.
Have a good one, fellas.